Welcome, everyone. We are going to dive into recoding the body. And of course, it's all connected. So connecting the spirit with the body, getting more healthy, optimized, present, and grounded in all sorts of ways. And I'm here with my brother, Andreas, who is an elite athlete and acrobat. He's been on America's Got Talent, American Ninja Warrior, and all sorts of incredible things. And he has incredible wisdom about the body, as well as being a very spiritual, heart-based being. And he's been training me and has given me a lot of incredible codes. And I already feel like a new person in the past few days from the moment I met him until now. So I was inspired to co-create a short meditation with him for you all today, because I feel like the body piece, the physical component, is so important, especially when we do a lot of transformations, whether it's medicine or meditation or breath work. How can we anchor that in the body? How can we integrate it so it sticks and we don't keep going back into those old patterns? And a lot of it is working on the body. So I'd love to introduce Andreas. He's going to share a little bit about what we're about to do, and then we will dive in. Thanks, man.
How's it going, everyone? Yeah, so as Daniel mentioned, my name is Andreas Alfaro. I'm a professional acrobat. I was on America's Got Talent last year, and I've been working on shows like American Ninja Warrior, Titan Games for the past few years. Just really always pushing the boundaries of like what the physical body can do. And I feel like I've definitely unlocked a few codes that I love to share with people through my training and mindset. And lately, Daniel and I have been bridging the gap between the mind and the body, because it goes hand in hand. You know, you can have one and not the other, and you're just not in balance, because life is all about balance and balancing both. So here we are bridging that gap and coming together, co-creating this and creating this amazing meditation for you guys. So Daniel, I think we'll take over the first part of the mind, letting go of the mind and kind of getting you guys in the zone. And then I'll later come in and do a little meditation to help you guys become a little more embodied while still, leaving the body there for a second, but we're going to be reprogramming the body through the mind. So
amazing. So we're starting about a minute here. Just go ahead. You can either sit or lay down, I guess, just wherever you feel most comfortable. And we are going to have Andreas join the raw program, actually. So if you don't know, we have a 3-month container coming up where you get to align and transform your life, your relationships, your body, your mind, all aspects of yourself. And so Andreas is going to be helping train us as a bonus. He can get us in great shape. He's getting me in great shape. And a lot of it is from visualization and using energy to reprogram the actual body. When we're present with it, he does this. He looks in the mirror and sees what he wants to look like. And he's in incredible shape, and he's done it at an incredible rate as one of the many things he can do. So I'm really excited to share that. And you guys are going to have a taste of it now. So let's dive in. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to share a little treat with you. Let's begin by closing our eyes and taking a deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Just letting go of any tension. Slowing down. Relax. And as you breathe, imagine that a white light shines from above. And wherever it touches, instantly clears your energy, takes you deeper into relaxation. Breathe in that divine white light and let it relax your face. Clear the tension from your throat. Make a deep sound on the exhale. Just let it go. Good. Let's do that again even deeper and see if you want to shake your body a little bit as that energy clears any negative energy, any tension. any energy from other people that you don't need. Just letting it all go. One more exhale. Good. Now breathe golden light, filling your body up, calling back in all parts of yourself. Remember that you are an eternal awareness, infinite spirit. So take that perspective, feel your spirit, and embrace your physical body, sending golden light to every cell, saying, I love you. I'm here to listen. Here, hold love. Now, as this beautiful spirit, let's call in our angels, any divine helpers, to open up our intuition and connect us deeper with our physical body, feeling your energy start to shift. In a moment, we're going to get a vision. So just trust whatever pops up first. If your body was a plant in a garden, what would it look like right now? Is it a small plant or big plant? Is it withered? Is it strong? Take a closer look at this symbol and ask that image, which is your body, what do you need? Listen. Now, take that perspective as the spirit that you are and commit to giving your body what it needs. Use your imagination as love, and then water that plant, shine the golden light of the sun, and optimize your body, your imagination. And move your hands around, sending it energy. Smile, letting in more joy, choosing a new story for your body. Breath. Release the past. And breathe in health, confidence. Breathe in vitality, love. Visualize a green light moving throughout your body now, healing every cell, creating space, and helping you let go of control, the dis-ease that you no longer need to hold. Saying, I bless and release all that does not give me peace. Breathe in that green light, and let's say it one more time. I bless and release all that doesn't give me peace. Deep breath and let it go. Feeling the green ray of healing move throughout your body with millions of sparkles, recoding your body to align joy, health, and joy. If there's a part of your body that still feels tense, put into it and place your hand on it, bending it golden, and say, I'm listening. What message do you have? Let your angels touch this part of you. Take a breath and release story that anything is wrong. It is simply a message to awaken you. Open your heart to this message to align this part of your life. Open up to the divine and perform miracles. Simply allow it. Bring the angel in, take a deep breath at that spot. Relax. Let it happen every once in a while. Saying out loud, I love my body. I am healthy. I am aligned. I am divinely let go of the rest. Align with that frequency. Become a column of light, as above, so below, surrendering to the divine, letting this divine energy ripple throughout your body, washing you with peace, faith,
Now for this next part, we'll become more embodied in touch with our bodies. First, let go of our bodies. And body as a vessel, as a vehicle. I want you to think you guys think of your body as a vessel and a vehicle that we move around this world. Remain in the meditative position. We're going to really focus on releasing any tension from our shoulders, our eyebrows, our neck, maintaining our spine upright and straight, because that's where all the energy flows up and down our spine. Close our eyes. Breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. When we think of our body as a vehicle, where we hit the handbrake, our vehicle is currently parked. We thank our body for everything it's done for us today, and we're just going to let it sit there for the next few moments. Relaxing the tongue off the roof of our mouths, relaxing our shoulders, relaxing our forehead, letting our arms fall into our lap, and just detaching from the body a little more. We're going to move our awareness from our body into the astral field now. As we breathe in through the nose, we feel our spirit getting lighter and lighter. We breathe out through the mouth. We feel our body become heavier and heavier. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Body is sinking down into the ground. The only thing holding us upright is our spine. We don't need to place any effort in maintaining our body upright. Our bodies will do this for us. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And now I want you guys to imagine, picture any sort of attachments you may have to people, places, or things in the outside world. We're going to cut all those umbilical cords. Imagine like a spider web that's like just attached to you, of all the things that other people may attach to you, or you may attach to yourself to other people. We're going to cut all those ties for now and take this moment to be completely selfish and just focus on ourselves. I want you guys to imagine cutting all those ties all around you, like you're taking these scissors and cutting through, creating a circle around your body, a force field, a protective force field of any sort of energies that may be touching you or feeding you, or you may be feeding off. Because now we're going to tap into our own energy and our own higher self, and we don't need any other outside forces. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, as we let our body sit into this position, really want us to focus on minimal movement throughout these next few steps. And we're going to slowly start to zone in on our heartbeat. Okay. As we breathe in, try to locate an area in your body where you might feel this heartbeat. It might be in your throat. It might be in your wrist. It might be in your chest. It might be in your legs. Your legs might be feeling a little numb, and that's okay. We're going to let the body go. I want you to just try to zone in on that heartbeat. As you're breathing in and out, we're going to do a few box breaths to slow down this heart rate. So we're going to do deep, long inhales in through the nose. We're going to hold. Long exhale out through the mouth. Out, completely expel all the air from your lungs. And then hold. Hold as long as you can. And then repeat in through the nose. Long inhale. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Hold. And in the holds, I want you guys to really zone in on that heartbeat. Okay, this is the first part of embodiment, feeling your rhythm. Now you may keep breathing using this pattern of a box breath, or you may return to your normal breathing state. But now we're going to use another exercise of visualization. I want you guys to visualize yourself. Now that we've turned off our sight, our touch, our taste, we're no longer using those senses. So that gives us more awareness, more energy to place towards other senses, tap into our sixth sense, and so on and so forth. I want you guys to start to visualize yourself just from pure imagination and your own memory, where you find yourself to be, where you are in this room right now. I want you to visualize yourself from what you remember, what you're wearing, the items that are around you, the furniture that's around you, the walls that surround you, the pictures and frames that may be on the wall. Start to paint that picture in your mind. And remember, as we're doing this, we're now stepping out of our bodies and into our mind and into the astral body. I want you guys to feel your astral body, not your physical body, but your astral body. As you're stepping into this visualization, you can literally step outside of your body like a little ghost, and you can move around in this room that you find yourself in. Okay, you can move your hands without physically moving your hands. You can move your legs without physically moving your legs. And as you find yourself here, we're gonna go for a quick flight. I want you guys to take flight, zoom out of this room that you find yourself in, and we're gonna take it to a bird's eye view. We're gonna fly up into the sky, and I want you guys to visualize yourself, whatever city you're in, and see yourself as a little white dot on a map. And we're gonna go fly higher and higher. And now you go from a city view to your country view, wherever you may find yourself in the world right now. I want you guys to visualize yourself from the skies, looking down below on you, wherever country you find yourself in. And we're gonna zoom out even more. We're gonna fly even higher. Now we're gonna go all the way up into space. Zoom out all the way out and you see planet Earth. You see yourself on a tiny little dot on Earth, locating yourself right there. But now we're amongst the planets in the middle of space. Sense how free you are. And know that your body is recharging and rebooting itself as you are up here in space, because we're now going to be working in the astral field to upgrade our physical body on the physical field. Now that we're in space, I want you to use your imagination to visualize a control room, whatever that may look like for you. Picture your body as your avatar, your vehicle, your vessel that you use on the day-to-day to move around in this three-dimensional plane. But now we're in a space of creation and imagination. And you can use your imagination to bring whatever you choose into this world. And we're going to start with our physical body. We're going to start by upgrading our bodies, right? So if that's, I want you guys to think about certain things, certain aspects, certain elements of your body that you would like to upgrade. It could be physical performance, could be mental endurance, could be strength, balance, could be your eyesight, could be anything you want. Okay. As you take your deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, imagine yourself all the way up in space and you're shooting down with both of your astral hands a beam of white light straight into your body. And you're literally upgrading yourself in every shape, way, or form that you may choose. With your breath, the stronger you breathe in, the more white light and energy you download. And the stronger you breathe out, the faster it enters your body. Let's take a few moments here for you guys to think about the attributes and the characteristics you'd like to upgrade in your body, and just take a moment to float and remember to breathe here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And now, if your hands aren't already with your palms facing up, we'd like for you to face your palms upwards. And we're slowly going to start the reintegration into our bodies. But as you face your palms of your hands upwards, I want you guys to visualize you downloading this white light going straight from your palms that you've been shooting up from space straight down into your body, enters your palms, goes through your arms, goes up to your shoulders, to your head, and disperses to the rest of your body, down through your spine, through your legs, through your feet. And as you take each breath in through the nose, imagine that white light charging up your body and recharging your cells and upgrading yourself. And take a few more breaths here, in through the nose, downloading and charging up all the physical attributes you want to increase. Out through the mouth. As we're doing this, I want you guys to also focus on all the little things that you might not be fully content with inside yourself, that you might think that you might want to change, but I want you guys to focus on fully loving yourself, every single little part about yourself, sending yourself love to all of those things that you think, oh, I wish I was more of this. I wish this didn't look like that. I wish this was bigger. I wish this was smaller. Fully fall in love with every single part of yourself, because when you do, you start to radiate love and you start to become more attractive and more powerful to others. When you're filled with love from the inside, it's the most powerful source of energy you could download. Right now, we're slowly going to reintegrate ourselves back into our body. I want you guys to picture yourselves coming, floating down from space in your astral body, slowly coming down back to Earth, flying into the country of your origin, going into the city that you guys are currently in, finding the house, space, or apartment that you find yourself in right now, and slowly floating back into your body. I want you guys to picture yourself going into your body as if you're slipping on a sock, a glove, or a pajama delicately. And slowly but surely, we're going to start to wiggle our fingertips, our toes, our hands, our arms. Very little. I really want you guys to take your time with this. And the very last thing you guys are going to do when you guys are ready is roll your shoulders, then your neck, and then slowly open your eyes. And as you're doing this, I want you guys to focus on those attributes that you guys were downloading and notice a difference between how you felt in the beginning of this meditation and how you feel now. You've now upgraded your body, you've recharged your cells, you leveled up.
Great work, everyone. Welcome back. Would love to hear how that was for you. And as some of you are sharing, this is just a little taste of what we're going to be taking you on for 3 months if you'd like to join the Rapid Awakening container. And the cool thing is that you can sign up, and if it doesn't fully blow your mind away in the first 2 weeks, you can get a refund. And there's no risk to try it out and join us for the next couple weeks here. We have 2 other amazing coaches we're going to be sharing more about as well that have transformed my life. And the whole point is just reprogramming the body, reprogramming our nervous system so we can be ourselves. We won't react to triggers in our relationship, so we can hold that field of love, so we can show up in our business and magnetize what we want. Because a lot of times that hurt little boy or girl or whatever aspect is subliminally broadcasting, don't respect me, or bring me someone that I can't trust, or all these things that have happened in the past that are unresolved. So the first 2 weeks are about closing as many loops as we can. And then we start moving off the runway to embodiment and manifestation and intimacy and all aspects of life from the universal laws perspective. So there's universal codes for each one of them that we integrate and help you be accountable with magical exercises and incredible activations. And I would love to have you join. So we're getting some incredible feedback so far. We said relaxing, expanding. That was cool. I could feel a hand touching my hands and fingers tapping my lip, feeling wider and more relaxed. Amazing. My left hand was on fire. That could be some energy releasing there, just balancing you out. That's beautiful. Your ability to give and receive, opening up, feeling expansion. Thank you. I feel different. Amazing. Wow, beautiful. And thanks for all the kind words, everyone. That was more intense than expected. I think it's also what space you're holding, because I've called on my angels and tried similar techniques on my own. Yeah, we're going to teach you how to do that more, where you can literally call an angel and it will work. And it's about holding a certain frequency. You want to balance that feminine and masculine, right? It doesn't matter what gender you are. You want to be decisive and really just choose to call it in. And then you want to get out of the way to be able to receive it, right? And so that's really a big part of the program. And we love to support you with that. And amazing, you got some beautiful emotions and visuals there. Someone's asking about the difference between these two containers. People are saying feeling revived and all that stuff. So I'll answer that in a minute, and just want to thank Andreas also for coming on. Any last words you want to share?
No, I just want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you for having me. And thank you.
So beautiful.
Excited to share more things that will be coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, so expect to see more of Andreas and a lot more in the program. And he's totally transformed my life. So really excited to share more of the physical component and really create the full spectrum. So thanks a lot.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, man.
See you soon.
See you soon.
So I'd love to just share briefly, for some of you who've been in the mastery program, that's our 8-week certification. And essentially that's focused on teaching you alchemical tools to share sessions with other people. And of course you can do that on yourself. So this is pretty much completely new information, and it's 100% focused on you and the different areas of your life to go a lot deeper. And it's a lot more about taking action, exercises, being accountable, and bringing it into the body, meaning that now we want to get you the result so that it fully integrates, right? If you have this pattern of not speaking your truth, by the end of the course, not only are you radically speaking your truth, but your relationships are transformed. You have a lot more abundance because you're not hiding yourself. You're not letting things leak your energy or distract you or interfere with your energy. And you're holding and claiming it, because whatever's in the way, you get group coaching, meaning you can raise your hand and you'll get a laser session from me, a laser session sometime from Andreas, Kevin, Josiah. There's 4 of us now. And I chose the 3 incredible brothers that have transformed my life the most in the last few months to join us here, because I was just blown away by what the deepest things that still had in my life completely cleared in terms of relationships, in terms of boundaries, and things from really deep trauma in childhood. And so I was inspired to create this program to just go into what is it you need the most right now? What are the main issues? There's usually a few and they're all connected. And let's ensure that you actually get the results, and we're going to support you along the way. So besides that laser coaching and Q&A whenever you need, 3 times a week, we also give you a powerful activation. This is just a taste of one. So it goes a lot deeper with frequency technologies. And then we give you a training where you get to implement exercises that are different each week to get to the next level, to shift, because we learned a lot of this stuff in opposite land, right? From even our parents, they did their best, but the way to communicate, even, it's so backwards in relationships. So we give you protocols for aligning and harmonizing every aspect of your life. And it's really focused on you this time and exactly what you need. So seeing some more beautiful shares here. What other special abilities? So are there specialties besides relationships and embodiment? Oh my God. Well, Josiah is incredible at, and Kevin at conscious communication. So they both have protocols for that. Josiah also works with sexual healing. So if there's any sexual trauma or shame or things you can talk about, going into just being crystal clear with every aspect of your life. So very direct. So, the thing with this container is it is advanced, meaning that it's okay if you're new to it, as long as you're open to being radically transparent and receiving those radical, transparent reflections, because no matter what's happening in your field, there's an aspect of yourself that's allowing it. It could be subconscious. So that means we're not going to blame you for anything. We're not going to judge anything. And it's important that we're not going to just hold space for complaining about different things in the outer world. We're always going to tune in to find the root and alchemize it so it completely stops the pattern and you completely up-level your life. So as long as you're open to that, then it's going to be incredibly transformational, because that's what we found works the best and works the fastest. And of course, besides the embodiment, peace and relationships, the main focus is manifestation. A lot of you have been asking, okay, I'm getting breakthroughs internally, but there's still not the money and things like that. It's about taking action. And it's about doing it from the right energy. If you plant a mango seed, are you going to get an apple tree? No. So if you make an Instagram post to promote yourself and you do it from scarcity, are you going to get abundance? When you flip the energy, but most people, they're stuck in it, meaning it's looping. So you're already, the way you're seeing it, the way you're vibrating, you're already creating more scarcity. It's a deep program that most people have, especially a lot of spiritual people, even after a lot of work. So I've been able to manifest incredible things instantly, from this house to working literally with the wealthiest people in the world to help transform them, to getting six-figure packages. And it's all been through shifting the energy and the perspective, right? I spent a day with an abundance coach, and she, in a few hours, helped me literally 20x my rates a few years ago. And from that, I was able to actually serve way more people because I can make classes now. I could do smaller things. And all she did was show me how I was holding on to limiting beliefs and looping fears, right? We're used to it. It's like we're a goldfish in a bowl, and we're so used to this water around us. It's like worrying about this, and now I got to do this and worry about this. It's our mother speaking through us. It's our lineage. It's all of these programs. So it's about really getting reflections to be like, hey, this is not real. Here's how to actually shift it. Let's actually do it now. Let's actually reprogram it right now, and then stick it in by you getting certain exercises. And that's your job, is simply to take action on that. They're not going to take a lot of time, but those are going to anchor in the new behavior, reprogram your magnetic field so that you're now broadcasting abundance, opportunities. The last few days we've been hanging out, it's literally been the most mind-blowing things, just hanging out with founders of the greatest companies and visionaries and this incredible magician that could pull stuff out, and just pure love and miracles and gifts. And I'm just mind blown at how incredible life is. And you've been there before, a lot of you. It's when you're in the flow, right? Who here has been in the flow, and then all of a sudden you're manifesting easier, synchronicities happen. So this is about stabilizing the flow. This is about how do we curate our environment so that we stabilize that and it keeps going on an upward spiral. When you are having a momentum of flow, then the problems that seem really big, that could take you out for days or months, can become little flies that you go like this. And why that works is because they say a master doesn't have problems in her life because she deals with them before they materialize. So what does that mean? You can complain about, oh, I got scammed by this person, or this relationship went horrible. Well, you've got information before it happened. You always feel things. You might not have listened. So before things come in the physical, they come in the realm of spirit. We're going to teach you in the second module onwards how to master intuition and how to navigate. Should I go to this event? Should I eat this food? All those things. You want to navigate your whole life, big and small decisions, from your intuition, from the intelligence of your body. And not only is that going to rapidly help your manifestation, but it's going to rapidly get you out of turbulence, because turbulence only happens in life when you're not crystal clear with something. If you're not crystal clear with your boundaries and desires, then you're going to get upset, and people are going to manifest that are going to show you how you haven't owned your boundaries and desires. And then you can complain and blame them, but you created them because you weren't fully owning and holding your own desires and boundaries. So why are you expecting them to hold something that you haven't fully held yourself? So this is how we're going to show you, with that energy of radical responsibility, with a lot of compassion and patience, but always bringing it back to how you can shift something in your control room. But that's not only the fastest way, it's really the only way to truly transform those patterns and situations. And I'm really excited to share with you. So someone asked about the schedules. So we're going to alternate. So there's going to be at least 3 different sessions a week, but you only have to do about 2 hours, right? There's an hour of a meditation or experience. There's an hour of a training. And one time it will be Kevin, one time it will be me, and we'll keep doing it at different times so that at least some of them you can make live, and we'll always have a Q&A afterwards. And I'm going to come on an additional time for laser sessions so that a bunch of you can get one-on-one sessions and I can answer a bunch more questions. We're going to have bonus calls as well with Josiah, who does the frequency reprogramming. This is really deep and he's very direct, right? You're literally going to be saying things and moving and breathing to completely reprogram the deepest things. Because what happens is even so many of the spiritual people I hang out with, they're still speaking and programming things in such a negative way. We're tripping over our own spells. We're spelling out things we don't want, and we're not actually integrating it. So it's about being really impeccable with your word, your energy, and being crystal clear. And Josiah is going to help to reprogram you so it's easier to just hold that and do that. Because that's within 3 days when you really shift your language, you get huge results. And oftentimes we just keep bringing in from the past, right? Like, let's bring the garbage another day. Let me validate it. Let me talk about it. Let me process it. But why are you feeding the weeds when you want to feed this tree, right? You can't feed both. You have a beautiful garden and you need to choose, right, what you feed it with and take responsibility over that. So we're shifting out of life is happening to me as the victim to life is happening as me, unity consciousness, where now you want something, you want to manifest something, you're everything. You don't have to know how. You don't have to have money in your bank account right now. You get to claim it, you get to vibrate it, and then you get to take action. Guided action from your intuition is trust. It's the law of trust. If you say you're trusting and you're not taking action, you're putting the brakes on, you're blocking the universe from giving you. It's waiting, it's trying to give stuff to you. So, you know, my friend who makes millions of dollars doing energy healings, literally, maybe 10 million a year, doing energy healings. I'm not joking. His trick, and we're going to share a lot of these tricks with you, right? From millionaires, billionaires, all very spiritual and heart-centered. He uses intuition many times a day. He's like, what should I do next? Call this person. He doesn't even know why. They know someone that's going to connect him for a business opportunity or for a piece of information or an idea that he needs. So he takes immediate action. Tune in, feminine, action, bold, commitment, decide, do it. So it might feel hard if we have trauma in our body, right? It might feel like, oh, it's so heavy. It's so hard to go to the gym. It's so hard to call this person. I'm scared they're going to do this. These are attachments. These are cords that we're going to clear in the first 2 weeks to make it easier. Yet, I'm not going to lie, there's still going to be some pain. There's still going to be some feelings of resistance that are going to be there throughout the way and after, because we're always going to grow. So part of it is truly committing that even though these feelings are there, I'm going to get the support, I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to take the actions. So if you are ready to be an action person and do your part, then I'd love for you to join and support you in this container. So let us go into some more questions. Do you find that this work helps the clarity come through on what the soul wants to create and manifest? Totally. Because oftentimes we don't even know what we want. When I started manifesting 13 years ago, I was like, I'm going to be in a rock show in front of thousands of people. Then of course I manifested it. And then I was like, this is the worst thing ever. I was in Vegas and people were yelling at me because I played a wrong note. I was like, oh my God, what did I manifest? Right? I've done that a few times. And so it was my ego. That doesn't mean it's bad. It wasn't like I wanted to hurt anyone, but it wasn't aligned with my soul. And that's because I didn't even know what I wanted. We have all these programs. We're like, oh, I'm programmed to want the hamburger from McDonald's, right? I'm programmed to want a fairy tale Disney boyfriend that's perfect. And now I'm going to be mad at you because you're not the Disney boyfriend and block myself from intimacy. So we're going to clear so many layers of that. And as you clear the windshield, you'll be able to see where you're going and what you want and connect deeper with your heart. You need to release the protection mechanisms. You need to connect deeper with your intuition. And that's why we focus on that in the first month of the module, so that with that clarity, now you can launch into the manifestations and the relationships and all aspects of life, because your relationship with your mother, which you're trying to ignore, is affecting your business and your relationship with your partner. It's all related, because what you're resisting there is playing out in the relationship and how you receive money. It's all connected. That's why we go into all aspects. Also, because it's like once you heal the mother stuff 70%, now the partner opens up. Now you can manifest more, right? So it doesn't need to be perfect, but they all work together. So it's like, let's tune into what part wants to come up next. And it's intuitive. It's divinely ordained, because the universe wants to give you the most efficient route. It's about surrendering to that and realizing, oh, this wasn't actually a bad thing that happened. My mom just yelled at me. This is exactly what needed to happen, so we can have a conversation and face this. So it's going through non-duality. It's looking at the perfection of life, downloading that new operating system, which allows us to actually rapidly awaken beyond all of these limitations. It's blocking us from being ourselves, speaking our truth. We're in this little box. And that was me for my whole life. And it's so worth it to do this work. It's about truly allowing yourself to release control and just be great, because that's what we're scared of. We're scared of the incredible success and what comes from that. And it's about detaching and trusting that that's actually our soul guiding us to a more beautiful world. We're actually safer, more supported, more protected, more loved, and everything we want is on the other side of that. So does complaining mean even mentioning what issues you have or what you're struggling with? Absolutely not. You're here to share anything that's coming up without judgment, and we're here to support you. And we're going to show you how you're creating it. That doesn't mean you're doing it on purpose, right? It means that there's aspects of you that are subconscious. Someone might have yelled at you when you were 5, and then you stop asking for support. Okay, let's use that as an example. Now, we might be proud. It's like, okay, I'm doing everything by myself, and you don't have any money, and you don't have a partner that you're intimate with. So we're going to go back to the 5-year-old and let go of that block so that you can actually receive more support. You might not realize what you're actually doing with your subconscious, which is so powerful. The subconscious is pure power. It can override the consciousness. So we can do affirmations and rituals and all these things for manifesting, but our subconscious is going to override it. And our subconscious is our body. It exists in different parts of our body. So that's how we're going to reprogram it so that whatever happens, totally cool, no judgment. And we're going to take responsibility to shift it. And if it's a relationship, they're either going to snap out of it to a higher level or move out of the way or rewire somehow. It's about detaching from the form and simply choosing your own, right? If you want to be seen more, see yourself more. If you want to get respect more from your partner, respect yourself more, and things are going to rapidly shift. I promise. It always works when you hold that field. All right. The message coming through was trust. I love that. That's exactly it. Trusting the intuition. Sometimes I'm afraid to ask what I want due to fear that I will get what I don't want. So fear is very interesting because it's called a reversal. So the fear that's tricking you to not ask for what you want, you will get what you don't want a lot of times because you're not asking for it. So whatever fear you have, think about it like it's a reversal. It's actually by holding on to that fear, you're creating what you don't want because you're feeding what you don't want. If you put in Google, don't show me elephants, you're going to see a bunch of elephant photos. So people don't know how reality works or how the subconscious works. You want to focus on what you do want. You want to claim it and trust and face the fear, right? So what if I ask and I don't get what I want? Well, I'll learn a lesson. Maybe I could ask in a better way. Maybe I'm asking the wrong person. Maybe I have to wait a little because there's still a block within myself. Let's look at it, right? So it's just taking the next step and not bracing for it. This is the control, right? So as we relax our body and take the action on the next step, we'll at least get information to get us there because everything that's happening is preparing you for what you've asked for. So as you surrender to life and let yourself walk on your own path, everything will unfold incredibly fast and beautifully when we get out of the way. So most of us have the brakes on and we're trying to push the gas more to drive and using force and burning out. And we don't have to. We can actually just take the brakes off a little bit and life will get a lot easier and we'll get a lot more clarity on life. And that's what we're going to be doing in the first few weeks. What if you have a really strong mind ego? This can help too. Well, I think I have a very strong mind. It takes a lot of work for me sometimes. I was in my own mind most of my life. I didn't connect with other people. I just created my whole reality in my own mind. So I've worked with people of all walks of life, and it's just about not identifying with it. It's realizing, okay, well, this is what I'm experiencing a lot of times. And if you take the action, if you really do the steps, then you're going to have multiple profound breakthroughs. And you can give it a shot for the first 2 weeks if you want. Now, someone's asking about money. How do I manifest money for this course? So if you are an American resident, you can apply for funding. So that means you can join and maybe do like, $100, $200 a month for a year or, whatever it breaks down to. We also have payment plans. We're opening up 6-pay payment plans. So you can actually pay just a few $100s a month for 6 months. We take credit cards and call on your guides, call on the universe, right? What do you want to share with someone? What do you want to be vulnerable with? Maybe you can ask someone you love or a few people like, hey, I could use support right now. I'm looking for it. It's just being resourceful because I've been there so many times where I wanted to go to a healing center and I had no money and I prayed, a miracle happened at the last minute. And I also spoke my truth, right? I expressed and got support from someone. So it's about being radically transparent and it's about claiming it, right? If your soul wants to join, then claim it and just decide that it's happening and ask the universe to help you. Because if you're not bold and make a decision, the universe is like, well, how can we help you if you haven't made a decision? The decision comes first. You have to smile, and then the universe smiles back. It's a mirror. So right now we have a discount that we're extending for the next day, and you get a bonus one-on-one private session with Alana. So it's about $3,000 for the whole experience and the bonuses and the extra support. And you can break that up into 3 payments, or you can break that up into 6 payments, apply for funding, all sorts of things, right? Joe says, Dreamporting is so powerful. All their courses are exceptional. You'll be supported during any of their programs. I know this has experienced as one of their students. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And we do have a community. So you get supported from so many people. So many people become like friends. That's the coolest part that I keep forgetting. You meet so many epic people. People can even give you free sessions, because we have a lot of people from our last program that are certified Dreamporting practitioners that want to practice. So the cool thing is you can ask for sessions and get a bunch of sessions, most likely from all these people, to support you in the course, because you're part of this container. So it's literally there to give you the gift of really the transformation, the quantum leap. You might have been trying for years with spiritual techniques and things, but this is the spectrum where we really go into the different layers one at a time, and you get that support to really hold you through it, hold your hand through the things you're scared of, and allowing you to do them and speak in the right way and vibrate in the right way to get those actual results and embody it. So Dreamporting is our whole school. Someone just asked, is this Dreamporting? And we have a few different offerings on there. And this is the one that we're doing for the next 3 months. So this is our sole focus. And, we have different offerings like one-on-one and smaller classes. If you're interested, you can email us at info@dreamporting.com, or just message me on Instagram, Daniel Raphael 1. I'll just put that in here. So someone asked about the guild. So for people that have done our certification, they're going to go into Rapid Awakening for the next 3 months. And that is the prerequisite to then join the guild, which is in the next 3 months, you become a Dreamporting master practitioner. So that's really cool. And that shows really advanced techniques. And we actually have a master energy healer that can materialize things out of thin air, all sorts of superpowers, super pure, from an island in the jungle, that's going to be teaching a class that he's never shared before outside of that jungle, that's going to be online. So there's all these incredible opportunities. And so you can actually, if you haven't, join our mastery and get certified over the next few months as well, either concurrently with it or, do one at a time. So just reach out to us about that. Nicole, thank you. I'm excited you're continuing the journey. Amazing. So we're just going to open up if there's any last questions. And again, thank you so much all for joining, and really appreciate you all coming on today. It's been an honor to share, and stay tuned for more magic. So if you are interested and you're on the fence, you can get on a free call with me or Alana or Kevin. Just email us and we can honor the bonuses and the discount if you sign up for a call in the next few days. So let us know if you have some questions, or just let us know. But essentially, we're just going to close off the discount and the bonuses tomorrow. So we just wanted to let you know, in case you still want to join, we're extending it a little bit. Will a link with the different payment options be sent? Yeah, if you want a link for the 6-pay, just email us and ask for it and we'll send it to you. Does not participating in other courses affect the results of this course? Absolutely not, because this is meant to take you from the ground up. Whether or not you've done a course with us, the first 2 weeks is about really clearing your life. And from experience, I know that whether you're new to Dreamporting or you've done all our courses, there's still more to clear, right? I'm still clearing stuff right now. It's pretty amazing. That's what happens when you have thousands of years of craziness going on this planet with all of our great parents and grandparents and programming. It's a great game of chess, to say the least. So we're here to take you and give you the results from wherever you are and take you there. And as long as you take responsibility and choose to take action and do your best and ask for support, then you're going to be mind blown, because this is the best stuff that I have just received from these 3 people and what I've learned sharing it with you. Literally the best of the best. We put a lot of love into this and would be really excited to have you join and support you through it. So someone's asking for the email. So info@dreamporting.com. Just go ahead and send us an email. We can set you up with a free call if you're on the fence. What sets this apart from other subconscious reprogramming? Well, I mean, there's people doing it. What we do is we use next generation frequency technology. We use ancient hermetic principles. We use different lineages, and we use angels and divine intelligence and special energy frequencies. So we're alchemizing all these different lineages that have a piece of the puzzle, along with the unique dream porting system and the powerful codes from these people that have transformed my life the most. So it's an alchemy. It's a blend of different toolkits that you can use to ensure that you get all the layers, to ensure that you get to the root of it, and don't just do a meditation, you feel a little buzz and you're still running the same program, because I see a lot of people doing that. This is literally to not let you get away with it. And to do that, we need to be direct with you. We need to help you be accountable. You need to check in and ask for support when you need, because we have that community also. And, you know, these calls many times a week. So as long as you're willing to do that, then you will have incredible transformations pretty fast. So thanks for asking. I've done a number of spiritual programs myself. Dream porting is definitely next level. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. I have some concerns about bringing some more of the serious stuff that happened in my life. I've done so much inner work, but still find myself in victim roles and illness. I don't want to be looked down upon for going through these things. I see a lot of spiritual communities doing this. Yeah, totally. This is a great point, because in this container, there is no judgment. And for those that have been in our last containers, you can share a little bit about that, because we've had, you know, people talking about being trafficked as a child, right? Human trafficking, sexual abuse, crazy physical, mental, emotional things, right? So everyone has different levels of that. I went through quite an extreme version myself when I was a child. So we really put in a lot of love so that you can share whatever you do want to share. And there's space to do it in different ways. And there's zero judgment that happens in the container, because we create that field. I've never experienced it in any of our other classes of someone feeling that from another student. And we really keep that protection 100% strong, because it's a field of pure love. And, you know, what I'll say to that is, you're an advanced soul, because when you have all of these deep things and you've done a lot of spiritual work, doesn't mean you failed, doesn't mean you've done something wrong. It means that you chose quite an advanced game of life, right? And some of you resonate with that. And that's what I tell myself sometimes when I feel a little helpless, sometimes when I have a really deep initiation or dark night of the soul, like I did a few years ago, that helped me get through it. So I honor you for sharing that, and for realizing that you got this, and would love and honor to support you through that and get a lot of love and support throughout it. So thanks for sharing that. Is this a program, a prerequisite to the mastery program? No. So you can either do this one first, you can do the other one, or if you want to double major in Hogwarts Wizard School, you could do both, because they do go great hand in hand. Beautiful. Expert mode activated. So the next mastery is actually going to start in a few weeks, and it's going to be kind of like free flow enrollment. So we're going to have weekly classes and Q&As, and you'll be able to go through the content at your own pace. So if you're interested in that, let us know. Thank you. This brought tears to my eyes. It was deep initiation indeed. Amazing. Wow. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. It's been so incredible. I'm sending you all so much love, and it's great to see you all on here. So reach out, email me if you want to talk, and would love to have you join and go deeper with you. And I will see you all soon. So much love to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Many blessings.